As 2019 comes to an end here at today's TMJ4, we want to look back at all the memorable moments that made headlines and captured our hearts. We'll be focusing in on different areas all week, including local news, sports, and weather. But today we begin with national headlines. The start of 2019 began with scandal and politics. 2 Hollywood actresses, along with 50 other people, caught paying off college admissions officials to get their kids into universities. We all got a civics lesson when the long-awaited Mueller report dropped. The 400-page document detailed the scope of a historic Russian campaign to sabotage the 2016 presidential elections. And even though a number of people connected to President Trump's presidential campaign were indicted, the report did not prove that President Trump had any knowledge of Russia's plan. From Washington to a galaxy near you, astronomers finally capture an image of a black hole. Back on Earth, air travel shakes after 2 deadly international crashes forced President Trump to issue an emergency order to ground the Boeing 737 MAX fleet in the United States. Tragedy fell hard as mass shootings made headlines in El Paso, Texas, and Dayton, Ohio, less than 24 hours apart. A young man opens fire inside a Texas Walmart, killing 20, and hours later, a man wearing body armor rushed into a nightclub, killing 9. The worst outbreak in decades, the measles made front-page news as the disease spread across the U.S. with over 700 cases. City, state, and federal health officials sounded the alarm on the use of vaping products after a number of people with severe lung illnesses were linked to the practice. 2019, some could say it was the year women dominated. Winning their 2nd straight title, the U.S. women's soccer team showed their athleticism and sportsmanship are the standard. Now holding 25 World Championship medals, the most in World Championship history, Simone Biles is the GOAT of the gymnastics world. She ended 2019 with 2 new moves named after her. And women in space made NASA history, becoming the first crew to perform an all-woman spacewalk.
We are in the beginning of a mass extinction.
And the youth shall lead us. Sweden Teen and Times Person of the Year Greta Thunberg delivered a stirring speech at the United Nations on climate control. Students were not the only ones that took to the streets. A symbol of architectural beauty was brought down by flames in Paris. Bystanders watched from around the world as the spire of the Cathedral of Notre Dame came crashing down. In Hollywood, a year of many firsts. The HBO series that captured millions came to an end with its final season of Game of Thrones.
The Emmy goes to Billy Porter.
And the category is love. Billy Porter won Best Actor in a Drama for his role in Pose, making history as the first openly gay black actor to win in the category. And as we end a decade and start anew, we remember some of the ones we lost.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Boy, you sure must be hungry.
Didn't know how or how long it would take me, but I was determined to do it.
Hard to believe some of them are gone.
It is. It's very hard to believe. Well,